I've done nothing but help you. I was in that position for just like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you start Wild Okanagan Wrestling Season 4. Uncensored, unfiltered, a hardcore brawl between Mauler and Slade. Two of the toughest guys to ever lace them up in Western Canada. The Mauler, one of the greatest big men in Canadian history, bar none. And Slade, the hardcore icon of the Okanagan. Slade is tough, but he is in tough against the Mauler here. The Mauler outweighs him by well over 120 pounds. But Slade has never backed down from a fight. As you can see, he took it right to the Mauler, and now he's just battering him in the face. Ugly but effective, and those are pretty punches, and they hurt. And pow, big chop. Lighten him up. Here we go. Into the corner he goes. Huge avalanche in the corner. Slade is in trouble early. Mauler doesn't wrestle as often as we would like. Been around for years, but he's been taking some time off, several injuries. He's a rugby player as well. Pro wrestling, rugby, two of the most brutal sports out there. And he has paid the price in his many years in both. And Slade pays the price with that big senton. Look at it again. That'll crush your ribs. Mauler getting up. He's lost a step, but you know what? He's still one of the toughest guys around. Crafty veteran. In our next episode, you'll see him go after the Thrash Wrestling title when he battles Adam Ryder. But right here, he is fighting Slade. Nothing happening, but oh, Slade used his quickness. He's going to have to bob and weave and juke and jive, and there we go. Moves like that. Drop kick to the face. And a big leg drop. That's what you got to do when you're fighting a bigger man. Only got a 1 count there. Nice leg drop, though. And again, he's just hammering away. Got him in a front face lock there. I thought he was trying for a suplex, and that would have been insane. And you know what? Slade is the homicidal maniac. They don't call him that for nothing. Big eye rake puts him down, and now Mauler's going to take that head, maybe throw it in a bag and take it home to Prince Rupert. And he's just wrenching away, forces him down for a quick cover. Didn't hook the leg, but you know what? It wasn't about that. It was about wearing Slade down. Slade had to really struggle to kick out there. Oh, and that'll knock the wind out of you. Big stomp to the chest. Mauler has wrestled coast to coast, held championships everywhere in Canada, on all the coasts, everywhere in between. One of the most decorated wrestlers in Canada. At one point was the most traveled wrestler in Canada, which is saying a lot. There are a lot of wrestlers out there doing the drives. Big shot. Slade is in a bad part of town right now, trapped on the apron there. Nowhere to go. Another big shot, just bruising that chest. This is not going to be good. Oh, thud. Slade is in big trouble. There you go, look at that. Cement wall meets Slade's face. The close confines of Lake City Bowling leads to some dangerous enterprises. Speaking of danger, they are heading towards the chairs. Mauler to get out of the way, and it's amazing how quickly people listen to a guy like Mauler. Other wrestlers, people ignore him, but when a man that size says move, you know what? People move, and Slade was moving through the air into the chairs. That is not feeling good. Here's a replay. Yeah, that hurt. And we're back into that cement wall. The other wall's just drywall, and everyone avoids that one. I don't know why. Oh, another big chop. Slade is in tough. What a fight. Oh, well, again, using that quickness, sneaking behind Mauler and hitting him from behind. Doing what you gotta do. Ugly punches to the face, just tuning him right in the beak. And this is a Slade staple. He's gonna sit on you. Sometimes it's more insult than injury. Oh, but stomping away on the chest. Let's add injury to the insult. Taking that moment to celebrate. That could be his downfall. We will see as this match progresses. Climbing up on the apron. No way he's going to be able to haul Mauler into the ring by himself. So maybe he's trying to play cat and mouse, but oh, someone was playing possum. Animal references galore from the Mad Dog. Oh, look at that. Oh, and you could hear it there, too. And if you couldn't see it, Chucky Lee Ray's reaction said it all. And back again into the cement wall. Oh, he tried for a reverse, Slade did, and that didn't work either. He ate the steel. Slade never had a pretty face to begin with, but it's mush by now. Mauler's back in the ring. Thoroughly in control here. Another big stomp. Just manhandling. Ugh. That needs no explanation. He's just walking by him. Mocking Slade at this point, acting like he's not even important. But Slade is insulted and he is trying to get back up. He wants a fight. He's going to get it. Up the line. Another drop kick right in the chin, but Mauler still... Oh, he went down to a knee. I was surprised. Right on the button. Slade is dazed and confused. He wasn't sure where he's going, but now he's up in the high-rent district. High risk, high reward. Big whisper in the wind, taking the big man down. Finally got him off his feet. Referee was out of position. That almost was a 3 count. But that is the veteran savvy of the Mauler. He took that break. He knew the count was not happening. Took a breather. Still struggling to his feet. Back to that front face lock. Trying to choke him out. What a huge boot to the face. Slade was on the attack. Almost had him there. But that big boot put him out on his feet. Here we go. This could be the Michinoku driver. That could be it. And there we go. That is all she wrote. Simple but effective. Slade put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, here's the replay. That huge Michinoku driver from the 300-plus pound Mauler, and he is your winner. One more time with the replay. Fans, if you were wondering why Slade came out at the beginning of our episode and smashed that painting over Ryan Orion's face, you're going to find out why. He briefly touched on it. This is back December the 9th, 2017. While we're going through 2018, we will take some way back matches. This one isn't completely way back, but it was our big last title match of 2017. Top drawer Michael Moore had won the title in questionable fashion from Shreds back at the 6th anniversary show the month previous, November 2017. His first big title defense against his longtime nemesis, Slade, the hardcore icon. You saw Slade in action earlier against the Mauler from January. We're taking a month back. Spoiler alert. But you know what? Just let's go with it here. This is the format of the show. Moore giving grief to the young referee, Ace Redmond Jr., which would be a theme for Ace's young career before he became an active pro wrestler. He got a lot of grief from a lot of veterans, maybe from me too. Who knows, maybe the kid deserved it. Try to ignore the gymnastics going up on stage. Let's follow up on the gymnastics in the ring. Way to start the match with a big belly-to-belly. And Moore wasted no time. He wants his first title defense to be a successful one, but he knows he is in tough. Here's the replay. These two guys know each other so well. They fought each other countless times. Every once in a while, they come together as a team. It never lasts. Oh, vicious backbreaker. A nice tilt-a-whirl. Moore just giving the fans the gears here. December 2017. Slugging away. This one's going to be ugly. These two guys know each other inside and out. They love to fight. Both of them can put on a technical wrestling clinic when they want, but when they get in the ring against each other, there is no technique. Oh, just grinding the boot in the face. Slap across the back. Slade is up and angry. Got him up. Big body slam. Moore has that impressive strength. All those cans of beer he lifts. The fans are really giving Michael Moore the gears in this one. There's tumble in the background. Wrestler kids are completely oblivious up to the fact that they're on live television. Choking away. Drop in the midsection, just knocking the wind out of him. Big whip. Oh, but Slade catches himself. Playing possum, lures Moore up and over the top. Rough bump to the floor. Moore is down and hurting right there on the floor. He hit the apron hard and then hit the cement. Not a lot of protective padding on the edge of the apron. Barely anything on that concrete floor. A thin industrial carpet. And they're both meeting it right now. Put him on the floor. Slade with the knee to the chair. That had to hurt. There's a replay. Barely caught on the angle there. You can see they hit that hard. As you can see earlier, the last match we had, people were slow to get out of the way. This time, again, it's amazing when you're 300 plus pounds and covered in face paint how quick they move. That had to hurt. That one too. Big West Chair Rentals for all your chair rental needs. And again, like we said, that's what Slade loves to do. He loves to embarrass guys. Trapped under that chair, what are you going to do? Get punched in the face, probably. Buried in chairs, getting hauled up rough. Oh, there you go. Have a seat. To the face. And some more punches. Slade is a brawler through and through. Oh, big reverse. Slade took it in the face. Slade reminds me a lot of boxing legends like Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard, where their best defense is taking shots to the face. Speaking of which, there's the ring post, buddy. And into the ring he goes. He is clutching in that forehead. He is going to need some sort of pain supplement later. I'd name one, but none of them sponsor us. Send me some money, Tylenol, Excedrin, we'll give you a shout out. Going for a suplex back into the ring. But Moore using that lower body advantage. Yes, I mentioned his beer belly. He'd do the same to me. Uh-oh, here we go. Here's trouble. The Slade's kicking those legs, protects himself. Shot to the face and another one. Brings him in the hardest way. That was rough. Setting him up. Get a big splash here. Fans want it. There we go. Look at that. Slingshot neck breaker. Moore is out. Slade is up top. Big flying splash to put it away. There he goes. Knees to the midsection. Nowhere to go. No way to protect yourself when you're in that position. As you saw in the replay, right in the ribs and right in the stomach. Slade's lucky he hasn't broken a rib. Moore is measuring his foe. Catches him. Big belly to back overhead suplex. Completely turns Slade inside out. 2 count. Moore cannot believe he did not get the pin there. Drive all the oxygen out of his lungs, and still Slade had the wherewithal and the fortitude to kick out at 2. But Moore smells blood in the water. Big power bomb. Oh, and again Slade kicked out. Moore cannot believe it. Here's a replay. Look at him, just drove him down with a jackknife. Moore is distracted again by those fans. You'd think he'd be used to by now. No one's liked Moore for years. One of the most hated wrestlers in the Okanagan. Big chop. him in that corner. Oh, big reverse. Nice kick to the midsection. Slade showing that speed and a nice jumping neck breaker. Barely got a 2 count. There's the replay. Wrenched his neck hard. Moore is on Dream Street right now. He can barely stand up. And Slade is stalking his opponent at this point. These two guys have had a rivalry that's gone on well over a decade. Face first in the turnbuckle. Moore was playing possum. Crafty. Send him up on a surfboard. Can you get him up and over? Yes, he can. Slade is in trouble. Wrenching the knees, wrenching the shoulders, jacking the back. But Slade is refusing to let go and give up. But Moore let go and drove Slade face first into the turnbuckle. Moore is livid. Thought he had him there. Nice jawbreaker, desperation move. Oh, nice reversal into that patented spinning facebuster of Slade's. Coming off the ropes, Moore's got him up. Oh, no. Into a TDT. I don't even know how Slade pulled that off. Nice tornado. Here's a replay. Check it out. Had the wherewithal to spin around and catch him. These two guys have been swinging for the fences. They are exhausted. Slade's setting him up here. If this is what I think it is, it's all over. There we go, Slade driver. Didn't get him fully vertical, but did get that vicious neck breaker in there. Struggling to cover. Brian Orion, out of nowhere. Ace Redmond Jr. not happy that Ryan interfered, giving him the you-know-what. Here we go, there we go. Brutal neck breaker. Slade is living. Why is Ryan Orion out here? Maybe now you realize why he smashed a picture on his face. Oh, and struggling. Go for that mortal end. Slade's trying to fight it, but no, Moore powers out. Using his deceptive strength. There we go, the mortal end. Is this going to be the end? Ace back in the ring in time, and there you have it. Everything makes sense now. Vicious replay on the mortal end. There's another one. And now you know why Slade hates Ryan Orion's guts.
Congratulations, and still your Big West Wrestling Television Champion, the celebrity from BC, who is more than any of you ever will be. He is the top drawer. He is Michael Moore.
Pre-match ritual.
You better not do it again.
Shirt from the Mad Dog. Ace Redmond Jr. in there to keep these two within the confines of our very, very favorable look. Log in the middle. The Yoga Master getting the better of the bigger Marty Sugar.
The kick of the Okanagan is not impressed at all.
I didn't realize.
I thought we were having a wrestling match, not a yoga off.
And Marty Sugar showing his own moves. Davey Neal's criticizing his form. Fans take on their combativeness. Walking up again. Yoga Master takes the head. Attempting to squeeze the chi out of him. That dog just too big to move. Sugar incensed all over Davey Deals. And a big headbutt. And biting the posterior. Just too big, or Marty just too banged up from years in the ring to get Davey Neal's up in that slam. Yoga Master Davey Neal's utilizing the full 5 count before being disqualified for having the Mad Dog on the ropes. Taking him down to the second. Spins, reels into a pin. One count only. Master seeming to argue 2 was the count, regardless 3 is what's needed for a pinfall. Into the corner with authority. Following him. I can see the boot mark from here, ladies and gentlemen, right in the chest. Deals arguing with the referee again. Not pleased with his counts.
Watch this.
Over the prone body again. And again. And for his arrogance, a boot to the face from Mad Dog Marty Sugar, dropping all his weight across the kidneys. Any inner piece left there has been driven out of Davey Deals, ladies and gentlemen. Yoga Master having none of it. Mad Dog's pinned far too cocky, refuses to stay down, kicks out at one.
You got something to say to me? I like to sound silence better.
Yoga Master having none of it. Mad Dog's pinned far too cocky, refuses to stay down.
Far too what? You got something to say to me?
And throwing that frame, driving every last breath out of Davey Deals. Bear hug, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Dog wrenching in ribs, pulling the air out of Davey Deals. He's gonna have to reach down, ladies and gentlemen.
He's trying to squeeze the yoga right out of him.
Bashing the head of the Mad Dog wasn't enough, but going to the eyes, that will either. The karma clutch, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. He's trying to crush the ever-living spirit out of Marty. The karma clutch. Davey goes up. The Mad Dog's spinning him. Yoga Master out of sorts. As well as so is the Mad Dog. Both men reeling from the effects. Referee Ace Redmond Jr. making the 10 count, see if any man can respond. Marty says this is it. Davey Deals scouted the mandible claw, takes the big man up, and slams him down. Falls up to a good pin. 2 count only.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Brewmaster leaving the ring to ascend. The mandible claw locked in. Davey Deals is trapped up there in the mandible claws.
What are you doing?
Both men fighting. But with a thumb in the eye, the grip released. Wrenching the shoulder. Rocking the arm out of the socket. That's a yogi. Davey Deals has it. The irony, ladies and gentlemen, the sound of silence as Mad Dog screams in pain. Rolling the guru up. to the floor, ladies and gentlemen, with a thud. That piece and the leg strength to go with it to toss the big man out. As he goes his hands. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for your own safety.
No, he's going back in the ring.
Having a little fun at the expense of our fans here. Marty sugar wrenching his throat. Marty sugar.
Marty's starting to move the crowd around.
I don't think he has any intention of not. I stand corrected.
You're a redhead. You're not even a real person. Oh, you got a problem with that? You shut up. You're grounded.
Baseball slides. Marty Sugar did not see that coming. Davey is capitalizing on the self-proclaimed king of the new Okanagan, jaw-jacking with our fans here at ringside. Big blow to the back. Ooh.
You want to chop me? You want to chop me?
Changing vicious chops.
Oh no! I got more.
Chops.
I thought you could be able to handle like that.
Looking with encouragement. Gets back in the ring first. Davey goes in. Big shoulder. Yoga Masters are going down. Neither man refusing, rocking each other. It's set. Mad Dog is challenging to a test of strength. Either man budging, both fighting for advantage. Davey deals, dropping the Mad Dog to his knees. Vicious low. Inner thigh, hard to see from this angle. And likewise, Davey deals, offers the same. Showing some leniency, these men just start throwing blow after blow into each other. The Yoga Master rocking Marty, but Marty's body hitting the ropes, slams and headbutts. That head, the Mad Dog, super solid. Davey deals out of sorts, I'm sure where he is.